Hello again. Today I thought I'd try and keep this relatively short, but like I've said in a number of previous videos, that I try to keep it short because some of them, as I can see literally behind the phone that I'm recording this on my computer, that literally some videos end up being like 20 minutes long because I just like to ramble. Well, I don't like to ramble per se, but it's the format that I do for most of these videos. And what I'm going to talk about today is basically how some people make videos and why I don't think that it's a good idea. And I'll obviously explain why it isn't and my opinion on why it isn't, because I guess it's not objective truth. But talking about today, I've had an idea for a TikTok to make that I think will be quite funny. So that's a bit of a little vlog diary sort of moment. But what I want to talk today about is these people that make certain types of videos. And once again, we're going to have to figure out together what we're going to call this video. And I think I might call it creativity. And something just before I turned my iPhone around and pressed record that I thought about was that I've mentioned in a previous video, not so much that it's an idea that I'm rolling out, but this is going to be an idea about ideas, which gets very but that in one of my last videos, I can't remember off the top of my head which one it was. So if I can't even remember, I don't expect you guys to. Not that, it's worth remembering one of my 25 subscriber channel videos. But I said that obviously I sort of wanted to keep back certain ideas because I know that they won't hit as well because I've only got 25 subscribers. But I sort of then figured out in the video, or just by thinking about it, I didn't give myself time to reflect, but I did reflect on that and realised that because these are views or opinions or like things that I'm always going to be sticking to, then I can just remake the videos if and when I get more subscribers. So then I can still do that. And obviously, because I can't remember the video, no one will remember these videos. So I can just reuse, in fact, it's my own content anyway. No one's going to moan at me. No one's going to moan at me for remaking my own video. And so I've had this idea for a while, but I thought I'd just do it now because obviously I need something to do today because it's daily uploads. So I'm making sure that I do that. And obviously I can just redo it in the future because I'll always want to be talking about this. And so, as I mentioned before, it's what the subject is people making certain types of videos and what videos they're like. Now, those types of videos, I'm finally going to get to the point. I don't know how long I've already rambled on for, but it's the type of videos that are just boring. And for instance, if you watch TikTok, what I see on TikTok all the time is people chopping up viral videos, putting facial expressions in like this, in between the viral videos. And, they garner like millions of likes. There's this guy called Bobby Moore, 44, not the footballer, because he's died now. But a guy called Bobby Moore, I guess he's got the same name. I questioned whether he'd actually just called himself Bobby Moore and his name's not actually Bobby Moore because it's a specific name. So that's quite an interesting point that I've also made in this one. Like, for instance, if someone told you their name was Michael Jackson, which actually happened on The Wheel, there was a contestant called Michael, and the host, Michael McIntyre, went, "What's your name?" And he went, "Michael." And he went, "Oh, that's my name too." Or, well, at first, it would have showed that his name is Michael. And he went, "What's your surname?" And he went, "Michael Jackson." And so obviously it seems weird at first. And if someone said that straight away, you wouldn't even know if they're being serious. But I think a lot of people would just go, "Are you serious? Really?" But that's that point about his name, which was a massive tangent. And obviously you can see where I like to go. Well, not like to go, but obviously I like to do it how I normally naturally do it. And if you know me in person, which this is another tangent, not hopefully, but I said that in the last video actually. I said I don't like using the word hopefully, but maybe it's maybe that you're someone who actually maybe knows me in person more, because obviously I said that I wanted to put it on my public Facebook, because basically when I made my first video on the channel, which was back in April in the first lockdown, and I guess now we're in lockdown 3, so I clearly got nothing better to do than to make YouTube videos and study, so I've got stuff to do there, don't worry about me. But I put it onto my Facebook profile, obviously, and it did quite well in terms of friends seeing it. And I think there was more of a, oh, it's his first video, it's like a cool, but now it's like if they just see me rambling on forever, then it's just a bit meh. But I'm gonna get to the point now of that. So people make these boring YouTube videos, right? TikTok videos, but they'll basically just go on YouTube, go on insane sports moments, and then the video will be called Insane Sports Moments Part 27, because they'll just keep doing it. And these accounts, they're like verified by TikTok. They've done really well. They get like millions of followers. That all the videos get millions of likes, because I don't know who out there is actually enjoying the content and would actively watch them. Like, fair enough if one came up, but like a lot of these clips, like there was one that I can just remember off the top of my head that was like an NFL commercial, and he like caught 2 American footballs in each hand and then caught them another one between the 2 balls. Like, I've seen that before. I don't care. It's not interesting. So to me, those videos are boring, and I think I've already mentioned those. But there's also videos where people will just like put a meme on with like the green screen sticker effect, and so their whole TikTok video is just a meme that they've found from somewhere. And a lot of these people, I guess, they just wanted to share this meme, and that's fair enough, obviously. But so that's fine. I've realised that they're allowed to do that, obviously. I'm not saying anyone's not allowed to do anything, but this is where I'm sort of trying to give advice. And I always say, how am I supposed to give advice when I've got 25 subscribers on a YouTube channel? But I don't know, it's growing. I've got a clear plan of what I want to do. Like, I've always got one of my 4 hoodies on, and you know, I'm just talking to my iPhone, as simple as that. So I don't feel like I'm warranted to give out advice, but these people, they do videos like this, and they are just boring. Like, no one's gonna follow them from that. No one's gonna subscribe, like, effectively on TikTok. No one's gonna see that video and click subscribe because they've seen a meme. Like, obviously they will get some subscribers, but it's not that promise that they're gonna see more content again. So I try making my videos because I could easily just also go on Star Wars Sith posting on Facebook or r/prequel memes on Reddit, find loads of memes, just post them on, picture after picture, right? But it's just pointless. Like, there's no point of it. And the reason I talk about this is because although, and I say although, even though now it's like a contradicting point to me, but if these people do videos like this every single day, and mainly what's weird is the people who would do like memes, like by putting just an image of a meme, will not get followers, like, at all. Like, I've got more followers than that just by doing stuff that I want to do. But obviously my vibe on TikTok's a lot different. It's just I do stupid, funny things with Lego and Star Wars, and tried to do football, but no one really cared because I wasn't that good when I was doing it. Although I did do some cool videos, which if you check out my video Rolodinho, you'll see, or you won't see them in my TikTok compilation, but I should have put some in there actually, because they were quite cool. But you'll see them in Rolodinho, like what I've done in that. But these people that make the viral videos do have loads of millions of followers and get loads of millions of views. And I know firsthand, as a TikTok creator fund person, which basically means like when you're partnered with TikTok, so I'm actually effectively a TikTok partner or whatever, you can accrue money based on the viewership you get. And so I've made about £20 off it. Like, it's not much, it's not bad, like, it's no living, but these people, I guess, do earn a living. The way I think about it is, if you were working, like, what's a job that you could do. If you were like a retail assistant in Asda, Tesco, Walmart, you know, if you're American and whatever, then if you were looking at like, you know, like a £10 an hour wage or a $10 an hour wage, which is quite low, but you can sort of, if you look at the minimum job that anyone can get that pays a living wage, right? So anyone can be a retail assistant. You don't have to go to university. You don't have to train for it. Well, you do get trained, but you know what I mean. The wage that they get, people can get off TikTok. So they can live off TikTok, right? And these people that make those viral videos get that wage. But when they're like trying to like shoot for the stars and they see people like David Dobrik and all that and Mr. Beast do incredible videos, a lot of the time they get their money from sponsorship. So David Dobrik will get paid like $50,000 and get a Tesla from Tesla to make a video. And then he'll just go and crash it, and that makes another video, and it keeps getting interesting. And that's obviously what everyone knows Mr. Beast does. He gets loads of money from all his videos, puts all that money into another video, and it's just that cycle where he just benefits off it and can just pocket a little bit, and then he's just making incredible videos, keeps getting more and more famous for that. And you see what I mean. But no one's going to sponsor you. And this is the main point that I want to roll out, and I'm only just getting to it now so you can see what's going on. But no one's going to sponsor you if you're literally just posting like an image that anyone can do. That's pointless. Like I could do that right now, but like no one's, like, you have to have something interesting about you to do that. And obviously I'm going to say this all the while that I'm making videos on the internet like YouTube and TikTok, because it's what I believe and sort of gives me hope that I'm making videos that I like and that I find funny, that hopefully other people find funny, as opposed to just putting images on that anyone can do, because then I may as well just be doing that, which clearly people do well from. But it's like, you won't get that viewership of like, oh, it's that interesting thing that sponsors, that people will go and watch and sponsors will pay for, because the difference is they want to know that you will be able to sponsor the video in a way that matters. And this is also something that I'm going to make in a video and sort of hope that it goes quite viral, actually, because it was sort of work. But you've got to be memorable for people to remember the sponsorship in the video. So the sponsor will pay you, and they have to know that you're going to do something memorable enough to actually do something with that. For instance, I can't remember something that isn't memorable because I can't remember it, but I can remember something that's rememberable. So if I give an example, a really good YouTuber who my friend Nick from Canada, shout out Nick, told me to watch was a guy called Michael Reeves, and he's like William Osman, who, if you don't know either of those people, they do like quite experimental, sort of life hacky, comedic things. Like William Osman trained his cat to be a firefighter by some sort of psychologically tricking it with a repeating treat giver. So he got a treat, trained it that way every time it like hit a fire out or something, or pressed a button that would extinguish the fire. So that's the point. And Michael Reeves did one. There was a sponsored video, so he got money from this, probably quite a bit. Enough to live off, obviously, as opposed to the money he just gets off YouTube anyway. This video was, he had to make a baby doll shoot lasers out of his eyes. For, if you do know, that was a character, the baby, who shot lasers out of its eyes in The Boys, the TV show about superheroes and stuff, which is a great TV show. I'm not sponsored, but watch it, it's good. I wish I was, imagine. But see, by me talking about something that's interesting, it's more likely than you might remember this, hopefully, if you've made it this far and you've actually paid attention, which, thank you if you have, by the way. And so I remember that, like, that stuck with me. I remember him doing something that's interesting, and he's made the actual baby from the TV show into like a doll that shoots lasers out. Like, he actually had it shoot lasers out of his eyes, like by putting laser emitters in the thing. It was quite gruesome actually, because he had to like smash the toy baby's head and then put the lasers and all that in. but it's not that good, but it's like, it's memorable, like it's cool. And so that's why they've paid him to do that. And that's the main point of the video, is be memorable, because then there's no point. You like, use what you're good at to make yourself seem worth. You are worth. But that's the point. And once again, I hope that you've combed through everything I've said there to actually understand what I've tried to say. So I think I'll leave it there, because that's hopefully going to be quite short. This should definitely be under 15 minutes, and I'm going to go as soon as possible now. But yeah, I think I'm proud of this one. But this is a point that I'm going to continuously be saying all the while I'm on YouTube. And hopefully, when I've got an interesting amount, like a good amount of subscribers and whatever, this will show for it. So yeah, thank you for watching so far. Bye.